Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Really sorry that I haven't been posting a lot because I've just had school and everything going on, but now the school's finished for summer and hopefully I'll be able to film a lot more videos and get them up for you guys to watch. This video is going to be in our storytime video. Seem to have quite a lot of one evolving around ghosts and ghost hunting, things like that, so I think I might make a little series or something. This is my very first ghost hunt. And there's a place where I live and it's a castle. Some history about that. The castle, very old. It used to be an asylum for people who had mental health and things like that. During the war it was used for a hospital for all the soldiers, and then it was a maternity hospital. A lot of people died there because of, obviously if it was an asylum, can you imagine what went on in asylums? People weren't treated fairly at all. Ever since this castle hospital has been shut down, it used to be an absolute brilliant place to walk by. It was just absolutely stunning to see the history there. But sadly, ever since people have been going and setting it on fire and knocking it down, and there it is still standing but not as well as it would be, so you can't really get inside and do any investigations or anything in there, see what it was like, because it just destroyed all the floors. It's collapsed down. So yeah. So during the time that my mum was in this ghost hunting group, this was my very first ghost hunt, and we decided to go there. So we took all of the ghosty equipment. I'm going to say ghosty a lot in these videos because it's just kind of like my favourite way to describe ghosts. So we got all the equipment together and we were on our way. Now the very first thing we did was, there's this little monitor thing and it has red lights and it goes up to like green and yellow. If there's any paranormal activity about, then obviously it would set off that monitor. Quite a few parts around the castle we got it in the gardens where there's still benches there that was used for the patient. So we just continued to walk around. We were able to sneak in through the fence that had been broken. Don't trespass, guys, it's illegal, so you best not do it. You will most likely get arrested. But obviously we did not listen and think about the consequences at that moment in time. We were just too excited. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So as we got in here, there's a reason why it was all fenced up and no one was allowed in. As we were investigating, I was looking through the windows to see if I could spot anything, and then I hear a huge thump. Now as I turn around, my mum was right behind me and her friend was at an orbit looking to see if they could find anything. Turn around, no sign of my mother anywhere. We're just looking about trying to find her, and then we hear her calling, but she's not calling from Ernie. She had managed to fall down a huge hole. So we run over to her and we think, whoa, how deep is this? How far down is she? Because we can't see her. So we run over and then we realise that she's balancing on top of a pipe. So her arm is cut open, gushing of blood. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get her out of here? Because obviously I can't pull her out because I have no strength, no muscle. So we tried our best and we tried to help her prop herself up so that she could get out of the hole. Now I do have pictures and things of this, so I will probably insert them, although she will hate me for it. And I told her that I was going to make this story time video and she said, oh no, she wasn't agreeing with it at all, but yeah. I could not stop laughing and neither could her friend, and we just felt so bad because like she could have probably been really hurt, and luckily she just had a scrape on her arm. Well, it was more like, yeah, it was more a scrape, but to this day I still laugh about it. This was a couple of years ago as well, so after that experience we wrapped her arm up in a t-shirt and we headed for another building that was on the site. Now there's been pictures of this roundabout and we went on the search for it. Now all we could find was this big pillar, but we couldn't find the actual roundabout. Quite devastated about that because it's history. So we went to another building and investigated that, took some pictures, caught some orbs. If you don't know what an orb is, it is energy of a spirit, and that's them trying to show themselves in well, not a solid form, but it's a ball of light and it moves. That's an orb, and it's a spirit energy. Yeah. I'm absolutely brilliant at explaining things. No, you're not, Lauren. No, you're not. So as it was getting pretty late, about 10 o'clock at night, and we'd been there since about 6, so we decided to call it a night. Phoned my dad. We told him that my mum had fell down a massive hole and her arm was cut open, so obviously he thought the worst and came rushing to the rescue. And the night. No, wait. No, I have to put this in before. Okay. Now, before my mum fell down this hole, there's this device, and no, it's not a spirit box. It might be an ovulus. I think it's an ovulus. And it allows spirits to pick out words, just single words, to try and communicate with, obviously, the living. We tried it. For me, I can't remember what it was for me, but I just remember it wasn't too good. For my mum, hers spelled out flower, deep, and hole, and earth. And then 5 minutes after that, she falls down a hole in the ground. The energy there wasn't too good, you know. It was really fun and exciting to do, and to know that you can communicate with people that aren't living anymore. And that was it. So that's it for this video, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I will be uploading a lot more, and if there's any videos that you would want to see me do, then please tweet me and give me your suggestions. Now I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.